My name is Aliyah. I studied arts and design and I have a lot of hobbies. And now I have a creative business called Melanade Studio. I've been a workaholic for 2 years and it's really not sustainable for me as a creative. I even studied advanced mathematics because I thought I'm going to be an architect and I'm going to use a lot of maths. And then I have a dream to sell my paintings in galleries because even though digital arts came into the scene, my heart is still with traditional art. Then life happens. I don't know how to sell my work. They didn't teach us to sell our work in school. Marketing for artists wasn't taught in school. So I tried doing YouTube, experimented on it during the pandemic, but my camera broke. We can't fix it because of the lockdown, and the lockdown lasted for 2 years. So I started to sell one of my skills, and I become hungry for work, hungry for money. I didn't allow time for play until I got sick. So I got burned out, I got sick, I went to the doctor, and it's just I can feel my workaholicness in at the back of my waist because I've been working a lot with my laptop and I've been sitting like this. And so basically I'm having back pains. There's something happening inside of my body. That's why I'm feeling those pain. And then I tried buying online courses. That's where I met one of my mentors, and she recommended me this book called The Artist Way. I bought it. I have the book in my Kindle. So every week there's a goal, and every day there's a prompt that you need to answer through writing. I've been writing every day, but the book asks you type of questions that will make you stop and reflect, look back in your past and grieve. Those type of inner work questions. It's uncomfortable, but it's very, very effective. One of the first tasks is the spider map, where you rate the aspects of your life and how well you are prioritizing it. I got teary eyed when I saw that I wasn't prioritizing play anymore. I felt like I neglected the part of myself that wants to be happy. So, did the book heal me? Yes. It healed my inner child. It taught me to look after myself and value my work and my inner artist. Value my creativity because it's a gift from God and I should not take it for granted. It's a very spiritual book that taught me a lot of things that I didn't know about myself. So journaling every day has become a safe space for me to visually see my thoughts and emotions, because when you see your thoughts on paper, you could reflect better and set goals effectively, which is what happened to me. You have to set weekly dates for yourself. Artist date is a weekly time set aside for creative play. So these dates have to be alone. For example, you're going to take yourself on a date in an art museum, or you're going to your favorite stationery store and buy yourself a stationery set. It could also be attending events alone or booking a pottery class for yourself if you love pottery. It's just basically dating yourself and your inner artist. I think this is crucial as creatives because sometimes we get too deep into the work we forgot to treat ourselves. So what I did before is I went on a pottery date. Actually went with my friend, but if she didn't invite me to go do the wheel throwing pottery, I wouldn't even book it. During those sessions, I feel very at ease and very in the present moment because you're touching clay. It's a very sensory experience for me and for creatives, and I really had fun doing that. This was a challenge for me as a workaholic because I don't do solo dates. If I'm going to go on dates, it would be with my friends or with my relatives. It's very rare that I take myself on a date. I hadn't made time for my hobbies ever since I started working to make money. Remember, I haven't painted or drawn for years. Reading this book reminded me how I have neglected my inner child. This book encouraged me to schedule time to reconnect with the joy of creative and play with my inner child. Artist Date is more than just a fun activity. It was about reconnecting with the child within me who loved to paint, love to draw, that part of me that I had abandoned in the name of productivity and financial success. I feel like a bad parent for myself. These dates allowed me to reclaim that joy to paint without the pressure of it needing to sell or make money. Digital marketing and editing has become my main source of income. Before, I was self destructive and insecure, but Artist Way taught me how to love myself. It wasn't easy at first because it requires facing my fears, my traumas, my doubts, and the part of myself I had tried to bury. One of my biggest takeaways was learning to set boundaries, both in my work life and my personal life. Setting boundaries is not rude, it's not selfish, it's an act of self love. I realized that saying no to certain projects or opportunities was not a failure, but a way to protect my creative energy because my creative energy is my currency. So as I progressed to the book, I started scheduling artist dates, setting aside time for creative work, and actively prioritizing my health. So the morning pages is not a chore for me. It has brought me so much peace, so much understanding for myself. There are times that your brain is foggy, and it's really a great tool to help me clear the fog and see the goal. I'm not the artist or a creative who's self destructive, who doesn't want to show her work because she's insecure, she's embarrassed, she judges herself too much, that she thinks other people are judging her work. I mean, who cares? I had to let go of that mindset with the artist way. And today I really love the boundaries that I set for my career. I'm no longer afraid to be vulnerable. I'm no longer afraid to share my art and sell it or to pursue opportunities that align with my true self. The book taught me that creativity is not just about making money. It's about finding happiness, fulfillment, and authenticity in everything I do. If you want to start the artist way or you have finished it, I hope it will bring you a sense of awareness and start nurturing your inner artist because your creative energy is your currency and it's a gift from God that can do so many great things.
Last rodeo written on my back window. I've never tried this before I met you.